Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between green hills and flowing rivers, there lived a young man named Ravi. Ravi was known throughout the village for his carefree attitude and easygoing nature. While he was friendly and well-liked, many of the villagers noticed that Ravi lacked a sense of purpose. He often avoided tasks that required effort, preferring to spend his days lounging by the river, playing games, and enjoying the simple pleasures of life. Ravi's father, Ramesh, was the opposite of his son. A seasoned farmer, Ramesh had spent his entire life working hard to cultivate the family's land. From sunrise to sunset, Ramesh toiled in the fields, tending to the crops and ensuring that his family never went hungry. He had learned the value of hard work from his own father and believed that it was the key to a fulfilling life. Ramesh often tried to instill this belief in Ravi, but his son was not interested. "Why work hard when life can be so easy?" Ravi would say with a grin. "There's no need to stress when there are simpler ways to get by." Ramesh would sigh, but he never gave up on trying to teach his son the importance of hard work. He knew that one day, Ravi would have to learn this lesson for himself. One day, news spread through the village that a wealthy merchant was visiting from a nearby town. The merchant was looking for an apprentice to help him with his growing business. The position came with a generous salary and the promise of a bright future. Every young man in the village was eager to apply, including Ravi. The merchant gathered all the applicants in the village square and said, "I will test your willingness to work hard. Each of you will receive a small plot of land. Cultivate it for 1 month, and at the end of that time, I will inspect the results. The one who shows the greatest effort and produces the best crops will become my apprentice." Ravi, confident in his abilities, believed that this task would be easy. He thought to himself, "I'll do a little work here and there, and when the time comes, I'll finish it up quickly. There's no need to exhaust myself." However, when he returned home and told his father about the test, Ramesh saw it as a perfect opportunity for Ravi to learn an important lesson. "Son," Ramesh said, "this is your chance to prove yourself. If you want to succeed, you must work hard from the beginning." Ravi, brushing off his father's advice, decided to follow his own plan. For the first few weeks, he did very little work on his plot of land. He spent his days as he usually did, relaxing by the river, chatting with friends, and enjoying himself. He told himself there was plenty of time left to get the job done. Meanwhile, the other young men in the village were working tirelessly on their plots. They rose early each morning and worked until dusk. As the month drew to a close, Ravi realized that his plot was barely cultivated. The land was dry, and only a few weak plants had sprouted. Panic set in, and he worked frantically for the last few days, but his efforts were haphazard and disorganized. He regretted not taking his father's advice to heart. When the merchant returned to inspect the plots, he was impressed by the hard work and dedication shown by most of the young men. The fields were lush with crops, a testament to the effort they had put in. But when the merchant reached Ravi's plot, he frowned. The land was barren compared to the others, and it was clear that Ravi had not put in the necessary work. The merchant shook his head and said, "Success does not come from last-minute efforts or taking the easy way out. It comes from consistent hard work and dedication. You have failed to demonstrate that." The merchant chose one of the other young men as his apprentice, a young man who had worked diligently from the beginning. Ravi was left standing in the village square, feeling ashamed and disappointed in himself. Later that evening, Ravi's father approached him with a kind but firm expression. "Son," Ramesh said, "I have always tried to teach you that hard work is the foundation of success. You cannot expect to achieve anything worthwhile without putting in the effort. Today, you have learned this lesson the hard way." Ravi nodded, tears welling up in his eyes. "I'm sorry, father. I thought I could take it easy and still succeed, but I see now that I was wrong. I promise I will change." True to his word, Ravi began to embrace the value of hard work. He started helping his father on the farm, rising early each morning and working alongside him. Over time, he grew stronger and more skilled, and he began to take pride in the fruits of his labor. Years passed, and Ravi became known as one of the most hard-working men in the village. His fields were always bountiful, and he earned the respect of those around him. He never forgot the lesson he had learned, that true success and fulfillment come not from avoiding hard work, but from embracing it.